This Mancast is rated TVMA for language, because we just don't give a shit.
Yo, what's up everybody? Here we are, the Mancast NV episode series 5. This is episode 5.1. You all know me, I'm your boy, Man of Steel 14 here.
I'm NV Tracker, Mr. Chocolate.
And this week, on this first episode, we're going to do our top news segment. So check it out.
That's the headline. Now let me break the news. Most everything you see on TV is not true. You call it entertainment. I'm running out of patience, cause life's too damn short, but you watching it.
Alright, so this week, our top news stories, we're going to talk about the King Fire. You know we're based out of Reno, Nevada, so that's big to us. We're going to talk about that. We also got a little bit to say about ISIS, a terrorist group out of Syria. So right now we're going to talk about the King Fire. You know, a lot of smoke in this Reno Sparks Valley. It sucks ass. Oh, let me tell you.
Sorry for interrupting. This morning, I went outside. I had a girl with me too. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's a beautiful day. It's gonna rain. This is amazing. I dropped her off where she was going. Then I get back to my place. Like, bro, those aren't even clouds. That's just smoke covering the entire side.
Yeah,
like I was sad about
This morning, when I was at work, I could smell it inside the itty-bitty little room that I work in. I could smell the smoke coming in through 3 or 4 different doors to get into my room.
Yeah. It's obnoxious, dude. It's horrible. And right now, that fire is only 10% contained. So we got to deal with it for a lot longer. That's ridiculous.
I feel like happened last year too.
Yeah, almost the same time in the same exact place almost.
Yep, it was like a month earlier last time, but same exact crap.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're complaining pretty hard about it, but give me some stats of how like destructive this fire actually is.
You know, right now, they got multiple communities and states working on this fire. There is 5,236 personnel working on the fire right now. That's a small town. Ridiculous.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's a small town for the fire.
That's crazy. Right now, it's burned over 82,000 acres. That is crazy.
Absolutely.
You know, and since it's to the never east side west of us, it's blowing all that smoke right over us, and we're going to have that smoke until the fire is done. It's not going to be anytime soon. You know, we are hoping for thunderstorms coming over, so that should help the firefighters out. But what do you guys think about it, man? It's crazy.
I just agree. It's crazy as well. In my hometown, it's a small town called Pahrump, there's about 40,000 people who live there, and there was a fire just on top of the hill next to our town. My town freaked out. Like we were going crazy thinking we're going to have to evacuate our town. We never did. But the thing is, that fire, I can't remember how many acres it was, but I guarantee you it wasn't even a tenth of what this fire is. And you have an entire town of 40,000 people going crazy. Now we have 80,000 acres, did you say, just burning like...
Over 82,000
Over 82,000 acres, 10% contained. For all we know, we're going to wake up tomorrow and that number's going to be 100,000 acres. Like, this is insane.
Because it doubled overnight. What, 3 nights ago? It was at 40,000 and then it just straight up went to 75,000 acre.
Exactly. And something like this, we don't know when it's going to stop. A big gust of wind could double this. A good rainfall could end it, you know?
Yeah. Well, and the worst part is they can't donate a lot of personnel to it because we've got so many other wildfires going on in the rest of the country.
Absolutely.
So we love living in Nevada. I mean, we don't have to deal with tornadoes. We don't have to deal with earthquakes. We get wildfires.
Same thing with Arizona.
Yeah.
I mean, Arizona gets destroyed by wildfires every single year. It's like another part of our national forest gets annihilated by a forest fire every single year. I'm from Arizona. I'm an Arizona native, Arizona Cardinals.
One of the worst things I think about this fire, as we've been calling it wildfires, a lot of fires, they'll start because a lightning happens to hit at the wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
This fire started because an asshole started it?
Yeah.
You know about that. You got that.
Over 2,800 people have been evacuated because of this. There has been over 10 houses and 22 other structures damaged because of this. And so this man, Mr. Wayne Allen Huntsman, 37 years old, has been convicted. You're innocent until proven guilty. I'll give him that. He's been convicted and pleaded not guilty to the charges of starting this fire. Now, I know we had a bail, Mr. Chocolate, you got his bail, right?
Yeah, his bail is a $10 million bail. So, for the most part, he's not getting out.
Yeah, no, he's going to be there for a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, he's not these football players beating their wives. He ain't going to be able to pay for that.
No.
That pisses me off so much. Okay,
Cardinals fan, we'll get there. Next episode.
Anyway.
But yeah.
But yeah, this dickhead decides to start a fire, allegedly. We don't know what happened yet, still in the making. And he's genuinely ruining lives.
Okay, if they said a $10 million bail, they have to have some kind of evidence against him or something.
Definitely.
Now, what do you guys think the punishment should be if he is convicted? How do you punish somebody for that? Like, what does it come down to?
I almost can't answer that. You know,
it's gonna be like a murder charge because you're taking out. You know, I'm sure by the time this fire is done, it's gonna be around 100,000 acres of land, and it's gonna be around, I'm gonna say 15 homes. Mm-hmm. You're gonna be serving the equivalent of like a murder charge. You're gonna be looking at 20 years, not 20 million. I'm sorry.
Obviously, the guy's not going to be able to pay the money back. He's up to 10 houses as of right now. Hopefully, it doesn't gain any worse than that. But
well,
you're never going to.
How much is our forest worth?
Yeah, exactly.
That land alone with
that's
all
our
the
oxygen.
Yep,
You know?
like, I almost believe in Hammurabi's code. You know, I like eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
Yeah,
but how do you eye for an eye a guy who burnt down innocent people's homes, you freaking a ton of forestry, and making a bunch of people have to deal in smoke?
You take away his life. You take away years off his life. You get to sit in a box.
You know, I'm going to say, I'm all up for torture.
No,
if
I agree.
If he's proven guilty, light him on fire.
No,
I agree. That will never happen. We live in America, so it will never happen.
President Obama waterboards people.
But the thing is, this asshole, he's going to serve some time, obviously. You know,
he's going to serve a lot of time.
Yeah,
but
many years.
The thing is, if he gets out before he's dead, what's going to stop him from doing it again, you know? Or what's going to stop other people from saying, oh, dude, I bet you I can one-up that. Now, if we let this bitch on fire, what's going to happen?
Yeah, okay, but then again, in the Constitution it says you cannot have, you know, a punishment that is absolutely insane. I forget what the absolute verbiage is, but you can't do that kind of stuff to people.
Which is understandable because people could be mistrialed and everything like that, and Kevin could end up getting shot in the head, you know? So we don't want that to happen, absolutely. But I still feel like this guy, he ruined a lot of crap. Many people have, and I feel like he should serve for more than what he's going to serve. I have no idea what he's going to do. He might do an entire life sentence or life sentence.
I got to sneeze right now.
I'll bless you, man. I will bless you.
Oh, makes me laughing.
Got the Mancast right here.
There's no way that any punishment's going to be good enough. Because, like I said, he should pay for everybody's home to be rebuilt, for the forest to be rebuilt or replanted. But that is never going to happen. He's never going to have that amount of money.
Of course.
No amount of money in the world is going to be able to save all the animals.
You take away his life and you make it end in a long and slow process, and you serve time in a box.
Sure.
Okay.
Here's what I'm thinking. Sorry for interrupting.
You brought away in jail.
But this is what I'm thinking. There's no way we can do anything more. Obviously, the max punishment we can do is have him rot in the jail. But if we take away his life, he's ruined many people's lives, you know? Is it fair?
But no, I don't want this guy. I don't want to pay to have this guy in prison. It is coming out of my tax dollars. He's getting 3 square meals a day. He's probably eating better than the kids at school. He's getting better meals. He's getting recess. He gets Bible classes. He gets whatever. He probably good behavior. He can probably go out and pick up garbage. Like, he does not belong in a prison. I don't want to pay for that guy to be in prison.
No.
That's ridiculous.
And I just love the fact that you mentioned that he's going to be eating better than kids in school. Because the thing is, he's going to be eating better than the troops who are serving to save our lives.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this guy's going to be getting 3 square meals a day.
And why the hell are our troops over in Iraq still, and Syria? And what the hell are they doing? And what the fuck is ISIS?
Which we'll get to next.
Absolutely.
ISIS? What's going on with that?
Let's talk about ISIS now.
Let's get into it.
Guy who started the fire, you're an asshole. People who have been affected by this fire, we're sorry. Our condolences go out, and we hope the best does happen for you, and the worst happens to this guy. Exactly. But now we're going to bring it over to ISIS. What do we got, guys?
You know, ISIS, my notes on this, ISIS sucks. Well, that is my notes on it.
I know the acronym for ISIS. It's the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. Mm-hmm. And honestly, They kill people. That's honestly all I know about them, and that's all I need to know about them for them to be wiped off the face of the fucking planet.
Yeah, they're growing every day, and they're, if not already, they're becoming stronger than Al-Qaeda.
Yes.
Al-Qaeda, however you want to say it out there.
Whoa.
And
I'm getting
They're
there.
stronger.
They're getting
they're
there.
getting there, like, by the day. It is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
You hear news story after news story how people in the USA, United States of America, are pledging to join their group.
It's
and
true.
It's ridiculous. It's scary as hell. But at the same time, they're out there beheading journalist heads and
From America.
Britain and America.
Are they insane?
What the fuck are you guys doing over there in the first place?
We have drones that can kill you from 40 miles away and laugh while we do it. And you know what? The operator of said drone is sitting in America in the lounge chair, operating a joystick, and you die.
I don't understand why we need press or personnel on the ground over there.
No,
we
that
know
makes
it's a
no
shithole. You're over there. You gotta expect the consequences. Haven't you seen
Absolutely.
Hostel? You're gonna get your head cut off.
We've
come
got
on.
this thing called freedom of speech, but that applies in our country, not over there. We need to designate that a war zone and make them fucking leave.
Yeah.
You need to make them leave, yes, but designating it a war zone, that's going to make troops have to go over there and fight a fight
Not
that's not
necessarily.
our fight.
You
not our fight.
can call it a war zone and bring no troops in there. If you got bombers and drones and shit, fuck it.
So now you're gonna go over there and blow up everybody? Innocent people, children?
No, you keep monitoring them, and you keep a spy network that we're so good at with, the NSA blowing up our phones and stuff. It's like, I can look at all the nudie pictures of whatever celebrity came out, but we can't figure out what the fuck's in ISIS? Seriously?
Okay. Yeah, no, I can agree with your anger on there, definitely.
Seriously? So we can figure out, how to hack into a multi-billion-dollar company, Apple's iCloud. We can't figure out how to fucking find some terrorists? Seriously?
No, that anger, that makes me sick too. The unfortunate thing is, the world doesn't work like that, man.
It really doesn't, which is sad. And it's upsetting, and... Dude,
What makes me most upset about this is all the racism, that's going to begin, Because a lot of people, who are from, Muslim culture and stuff, they're generalized by Americans,
they are.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks, too.
And it just makes me sick to my stomach that there's going to be so many innocent Muslim people, walking through a store with the outfits that they wear, sorry that I don't know the correct name, and people are going to look at them wrong, people are going to give them bad customer service, people are going to there's going to be ignorant assholes who will straight up call them a terrorist.
And that, unfortunately, is gonna happen till the end of days. That is never gonna go away.
No. Okay, think about it this way. If you walk up to a German man right now, do you hate him instantaneously?
I do not, personally.
Okay, there you go. So 40, 50, 60 years ago, I guess it was not. No, it's 50 years ago. No, 60 years ago now. No, I guess World War II was in the 40s, so I guess it's 70 years ago now.
Okay.
Nazis were hated. Germans were hated universally.
German.
Here we are in 2014. Nobody really hates Germans.
Let me counter this. The thing is,
So is that till the end of time?
racism, it will be there till the end of time, honestly.
No, racism will be here forever.
And we just shifted, Germans, African Americans, and it just makes me mad that now it's going to be people from that.
Iraqis,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now we're going to be hating on them and not trusting them, whatever. And that's wrong. There's so much wrong about this picture, but that's one of the things that gets me. I hate racism, especially, but it just borderline breaks my heart that innocent people are going to be treated wrong because this dickhead group called ISIS is just going to go around beheading people. Now we have to get Americans in this war, and now more Americans are going to freaking die. Probably, maybe even people we know, people that you guys know, are going to end up dying, and we're going to get more racist, and we're going to spend more money. It's just ridiculous.
Right now, President Obama's plan is to arm the Syrian rebels with weapons and send our American troops over there to train them, like we did with the Iraqis.
Yeah, how'd
train
that
them
work?
how to fight the ISIS.
Desert Storm? That didn't work out very well.
This was Operation Freedom. This was the Iraqi war.
No, we did that back in '92.
We've done it every time. We are
Why?
constantly giving money away
Money
to
we don't
other
have.
countries. Exactly.
No, we're constantly borrowing money. Hey, can I borrow $1 trillion so I can give it to these guys and not fix our problems?
What
Not
we
be
need,
selfish.
in my personal opinion, what we need to do is we need to take every troop that we have and place them along our borders and protect our borders. If a missile wants to come over the ocean, blow that shit out of the air. If a boat wants to come across with illegal immigrants, process them correctly. I'm
Don't
down.
mistreat 'em.
I'm down with people trying to come into America to make a better life.
Absolutely.
I am okay with that 100%. But do it the correct way. You know,
Don't just come charging in here and it's like, oh yeah, I expect every single graduate
Exactly.
American citizen. No, you're a citizen of whatever country you came from. Process your way through here, and then we can make you an American citizen.
Absolutely.
You can start helping us out. You can help yourself out. The American dream comes into effect.
Definitely. But, that's just a complete different tangent that we probably won't get into today.
That's fair.
But
That's
the
fair.
moral of that argument is to spend our money, and that's not even our money, but to spend it on us, better America, better our defense. Definitely on the day-to-day, I do feel safe. But if a country freaking attacked America, I wouldn't be that surprised, honestly. I wouldn't be. I'd be like, oh no, that's tragic, that sucks, but I feel like we're not that badass anymore. We don't have our guard up or anything like that because we're everywhere trying to help everyone, which there's nothing wrong with that.
No, we're spreading ourselves too thin, and it looks good in a PR case, but it doesn't look good,
Definitely.
whenever the tables get turned on us and we get attacked.
I'm still going to say America is badass. If anybody out there tries to attack us, they're going to get demolished.
Yep.
The only country that can possibly compete is Russia, and I really hope we do not get in a war with Russia.
Russia's fucking crazy.
They are, but
Okay,
America is the best country in the world. If you come fight us, fuck you. You're going to get blown the fuck up by
As
our
Toby Keith said, we'll put a boot in your ass.
Yeah.
Wait, motherfucker.
Bud Light and American flags, all the way.
All right, you guys have anything else up on ISIS that you guys want to throw out there from close out this episode?
ISIS, calm your shit down. I know you're listening to me, obviously. Just cool your shit. Stop beheading people. Do something positive. That would be cool. Make us all respect you, and that would be awesome.
And you'd get your way a lot more if you actually won the support of the American people. I mean, when Americans want something, it tends to get done. So stop being such an extremist cunt and cutting people's heads off. And maybe you'll actually get what you want.
President Obama, don't waste the money we don't have.
Please.
Don't sacrifice
Please.
the lives that support so many other lives. Think about that 3-year-old girl whose dad is going to have to go off and fight and might end up dead. Don't be that guy, or just go fight the fight yourself. Obviously, that's not possible, but be responsible.
I feel with his term coming up and almost coming to an end, I feel like he's going to throw all the troops out there because his term's coming to an end. I almost feel like, I know he cares, don't take me the wrong way, but at the same time I feel like he's not going to care because it's not going to be his problem.
He doesn't need to get reelected.
He's got this 4-year, 2 to 3 year plan with this ISIS thing, but it needs to be handled now, and it's not going to be handled with our troops over there. Let them do their shit. Okay, if they start acquiring nuclear warheads, alright, drop a bomb on their ass. That's why we have B-52s. But until then, protect our own borders, make the people in America feel safe. That's what this country is about. Freedom. Let us have our freedom. Quit worrying. And I know it's all about the press giving us this negative ass coverage about all these other countries, but keep it in America, Mr. Obama, please. It's all about freedom in America. That's why this is the best country in the world.
Yes, it
Other
is.
than that, stay tuned tomorrow for episode 5.2. We're getting into our NFL picks. Right now, this is your boy, Mansteel14, signing out.
And be tracker 3-0 Cardinals.
This is Mr. Chocolate signing out. I love you, America. You're the best.